If you're seeing this, you should probably stop what you're doing, subscribe to Simply Chris on YouTube, and make sure you're keeping up with Faith and Fertility Fridays.
Just as long as you keep your head to the sky.
Hey guys, welcome to episode 2 of Faith and Fertility Fridays. I'm up really late trying to do this, and I'm gonna have to do some homework in a little bit, and it's 10:30. Yikes. All right, so we're gonna chat a little bit about faith and fertility. Today's video will probably not be as long as last week's. This is a quick chat. While I do this skincare mask, so I got this from Olive Young, and I'm just gonna do a quick, little chat with me. Y'all already knowing. Oh, this is the February batch. Okay. All right, so we're just gonna do this because the light is whitewashing it. This is where you open. So we're gonna open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Yeah. So this is cool because it comes with its own, so much stuff in here. Okay, so we have step 2, some collagen, again, which is step 1. And there's, I'm gonna tell you how much this costs, but there's 2 sets of everything in here, so I can do this a second time. The only thing that I don't see in the box is the instrucciones. Les instrucciones. Let's see. I have my phone here to help decode the language. Make sure I'm not tripping. Okay. Got it. So I'm going to go wash my face, cleanse my face, and come back because step 1 I apply directly to my skin, which is this. And this is step 1. And this is like a collagen mask. Collagen, and like it helps with wrinkles, skin tightening, sagging, and all that. Let me see, it clearly says collagen on it. Yeah, so this is step 1. I'm going to cleanse my face. So the Mediheal Derma Ampule Collagen, this with 5 times liposome collagen replenishes sagging skin with firmness and nutrition, cultivating resilient and radiant skin. Before using the modeling pack, take an appropriate amount and spread gently along the skin texture, then gently pat for better absorption. I'm gonna clean my face first because it's been a day. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. So I have a ton of hormonal acne right now. So this was like 5,000 won at Olive Young. You can do your conversion on that. K-Beauty is K-Beauty. Okay, I'm going to start with step 1, which is using the ampule on my face and then patting it in. I don't know how I want to do this. Do I want to put it on my finger? Let me see how it comes out. So this is a cream. I probably should take a before and after. Hold on. Let me just take a quick. And then I'm going to just put this on. This smells so good. All right, y'all, let's get into Faith and Fertility Friday. So this morning I got a couple of calls from my doctor. I got a follow-up on my labs from last week I went to the doctor, I think I went to the doctor last week. So I got a follow-up on those labs and everything looked good. My levels came out good, except for it said that I have a vitamin D deficiency. So they prescribed me vitamin D supplements that I will be taking once a week. This smells so good. And like, look at that glow. Ooh, come on, K-Beauty. I'm gonna take my necklace off in just a second. So, ouch. So, yeah, they prescribed me vitamin D supplements. So I did a little research just on how vitamin D affects fertility. I did a little research on how vitamin D affects fertility. And this is what I got. Oh, it said pat it in for better absorption. While I'm patting, I took a quick screenshot. This smells so good. It smells so good, y'all. Ooh, it smells so good. Okay, so it says vitamin D can affect fertility in both men and women. Low vitamin D levels have been associated with various fertility issues, including problems with egg quality, ovulation, implantation, and sperm health. Vitamin D plays a role in the development of healthy eggs and may influence the production of anti-Mullerian hormone, AMH, which indicates ovarian reserve. Now, if you guys go back on my videos, then you will learn that when I first went to my fertility specialist, they said that I indeed had a low ovarian reserve. So yeah, that's what they said. And that's kind of neat. I mean, kind of adds up a little bit, but I'm not saying that's the case because you guys know we're standing on faith and not on science, even though we're using science as a work to show our faith. I hope you caught that. We're standing on faith though. Faith. So I had to go add some cold water. With that being said, as I'm standing on faith, I also received a second call today. And the second call was my fertility clinic here in South Korea. I'm just dumping this into the package into the bowl. And they gave me a spatula, and this is what that looks like. Oh, we don't. Okay, so I did get a call from the new fertility clinic here in South Korea. They do speak English, which is really good. They have like an international side. And they did call me to get my first appointment set up. Now, you guys know that they do everything up to and including IVF at this clinic. The doctor made sure that it was a clinic that does have IVF capabilities. Now, to me, that doesn't really mean much because, you know, the jury is still out on IVF for me. I am, however, open to and willing to do IUI. Because that process isn't really any different than what me and my husband naturally do, except for they wash his sperm and insert it in my body versus us just doing the deed at home. But they're not taking any of my eggs. They're not, you know, in any sense of the phrase, playing God. So, yeah. Yeah, I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm just putting on a mask. Like, based off of the few English bits on the box and what I could translate. Because, unfortunately, it does not always translate perfectly. So, like, sometimes I'll translate something and it'll be like, it'll say, I make you happy, or something that will be weird or inappropriate in English. So, but this one, again, I got this from Olive Young. So, it's like Korea's version of Ulta in Sephora. But more like Ulta than Sephora, I think. Because Sephora was really geared to I believe high-end brands, and Ulta kind of carries everything. I will show you guys what else I got too. my little haul I did today. I am having a breakout, which clearly is hormonal acne. I can always tell when I'm having hormonal acne. And so my period's supposed to start in a few, like probably like a week or two, like 9 or 10 days or something like that, according to Flo. But guys, let me tell you about this dream I had. Oh, let me focus. Okay, so the name of the clinic is Ajuan. It's in Suwon. And I'm very excited to pick up on where I left off, but I'm definitely going in with more knowledge, and I will be sending over my records to them. So that way we're not starting at ground zero, and we have a baseline for where I am. I have a little bit better input of what it is that I do want in this entire process. And I don't know, like I said, I don't know where I stand on IVF yet, but I do know I want an IUI. I do know I want progesterone supplements in the beginning of my pregnancy. And I do know I don't want to lose another child. So that's what I do know. I also am open to prednisone, which is like a steroid. If that is something that helps, or if that's something they offer here. And I'm also interested in any holistic treatments they offer that are not spiritual in any way. Okay, I see how this works now. Okay, I see why it's so thick. I got it. This isn't spreadable once it starts to dry. So I'm just going to put this on. What the girls be saying, put that stuff on? I watch a little bit of ratchet videos on TV from time to time. Anyway. So that is what I do now that I want. So I will show you guys my Olive Young haul probably, and just everything I picked up today, which wasn't much. I got this mask, which I didn't know it came with 2 applications, so that's good. I also got a toner and a brightening serum. So I will be using the toner once I wash this off, followed by the brightening. Okay, so you need this, you need this. Followed by the brightening serum, which is just vitamin C, like a lemon zest brightening serum. If you don't know the kind of stuff you need for your face, then you definitely need to do your own research. But you guys know I have my own skincare company that I unfortunately can no longer operate here because we are overseas and we are visitors in this country, and I don't have the proper permissions to run my business off base. Even if it is e-commerce, I still would have to get approval from both the Korean and American government to do that. So it's just not worth it. So my doctor's appointment is next week, and I will update you guys. I look so crazy. I will update you guys on how that goes, what they say, and what is different in Korean fertility care and American fertility care. And yeah, I'm interested to see. The lady on the phone seemed really helpful. And so I'm really excited to see how this process is going to go. Let's see. I'm going to see how long I'm supposed to let this sit on my face, y'all. So I'll let this sit for 15 minutes and then gently remove once it dries. Cool. So it's like a molding clay type deal. So that is my update on Faith and Fertility. And so just my encouragement for today, y'all, is don't give up in your process. With my last miscarriage, which was number 6, my husband and I were ready to call it quits on this whole thing. But God sends you the right people at the right time. And our church, Unfailing Love, in Sumter, South Carolina, make sure y'all check them out if you're in the area. was so instrumental in just being there for us and encouraging us and instructing us not to give up, because that would be us not having faith, right? So that was really, it was really a big deal. And let's see, it was really a big deal, and it really helped us. So my words to you would be, don't give up. God is still in control. And as long as you're submitting your ways to his, and you are leaning not into your own understanding, and you just keep your faith in God, he is going to have your back. And I'm just here to say that I'm praying for you, and I'm wishing the best for you. And thank you guys for tuning into Faith and Fertility Fridays.